Hey there, YouTube! Welcome on back to Artichoke Dip. My name's Rob, solo tabletop gamer, and I decided to make a video. And I got a package. So, I think I'm going to open it up and see what's in here. Now, I know what you're thinking. This must be something you got from Amazon. Nope, not the case. So, well, before I get into this, let me get the few things out of the way. First of all, you got a cup of coffee, hot beverage, whatever you're enjoying. Why don't you go ahead and grab it right now before we get into this thing. And if you like my video, click the like button. Lets me know you like the content. And if you haven't subscribed, you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell icon. Every time this ugly mug uploads a new video, you'll get notified. So, I really enjoy gaming. I love gaming. And there's something about the tabletop experience that's different from a lot of other gamings out there, whether it's electronic, online, or what have you. So much more that goes into it. It's actually a hobby more so than a game. And since I created this channel, I've met a lot of great people, and two really great guys that are really close friends of mine, talk to on a regular basis. My friend Lance out there in Texas, and my friend Trevor out there in Alabama, and I'm up here in Michigan. So anyways, we were talking in different game systems, and well, I had a game system that Trevor's been looking for a while and has been unable to find. Rollmaster. And when I sat back and I thought about it, really don't play it a whole lot. And, well, it's pretty much just set on the shelf most of the time. That's all I really did with it. But it was cool. It was old. But I like more modern games. But he was looking for it to put into his library. And so the more we talked, we decided to do a game swap. I sent him a package, had, well, Rollmaster and a couple other books and some dice in it. And then today, I get home from work, and this behemoth is sitting on my deck. Makes me wonder what's inside. So, I decided, Artichoke, what should I do? Should I tear into it right now and see what's in here? Or should I open it up on camera and we'll take a look inside and see what's inside together? I'm thinking that's the idea, the way to go. Now, I did have my box opener around here, if I can find where I set it down at. Oh, here it is. So, let's get into this thing. One important thing about boxes, gotta have a good box opener. Let me tell you something. Them little cheesy thing, you don't want those. You want a real box opener. Now, nice thing is, the serrated edges on it. You can really get underneath there to them corners and just lay them right open. Now, I didn't want to overdo it. I decided to use one of my small knives. Figured it would just be absolutely ridiculous to break out a huge knife for this. Be a little overkill. But, hey, it is what it is, right? Now, I will say this, kids, don't try this at home. I'm a professional. Really. Alright, so let's see what's inside the box. So I got a letter here, as you can see. Let's read it out loud. Let's see what it says. Hail Artichoke. Your trade box from the Fortress of Doom. Inside you will find things from your love of all things gaming. Sharp and spicy. Something for coffee too. I promise live animals, but have yet to find any rattlesnakes with postage. So the wife sends the squirrels. To your wife. I know they eat them in West Virginia, but please tell her they are for decorating only. Uh-oh. You will also find a book inside. I wanted to share it with you as it was responsible many, many, many moons ago for my love of fantasy and gaming. I wanted to thank you for your friendship, dedication to the hobby, and years of great content on YouTube. That's cool. Deathstalker 5. P.S. The strange vehicle I have tasked with delivering this package is known as Pine. Please do not feed him or allow any local goblins or lizardmen to ride. Trying to save you an attorney fees. Tell him to return to the Borderlands ASAP. It's something we're currently working on, and when we get everything kind of hashed out, we're gonna, at that point, unveil to the world what we got going on with gaming. Holy cow. So, he knows I like hot sauce, and, well, I do, I really do. Hot sauces are good. Recently, I picked up this hot sauce that was given to me called Shit the Bed hot sauce. And I shared it with my friend Lance. And my friend Lance was like, that's pretty hot, but you gotta try this stuff. Which he sent me a bottle of the stuff, and it's called Tabasco Scorpion. And the more I was reading about it, it's approximately 10 times hotter than a ghost pepper. And it's hot, but it's good. So I was telling him the story, and he says, oh, you like hot sauce, huh? Okay. So he sent me some hot sauces. Flavors of the World 30 pack. Oh man. Dragon's Breath garlic hot sauce. That sounds good. That might be one of the first ones I try. Death Valley Rattler hot sauce. All right. Ooh, chipotle pepper. That sounds really good. The Mayan ruins. Wow. Oh, okay. These are the squirrels he sent for my wife, Gina. Robert Newman's The Shattered Stone. He was telling me about this book, and it's so I am just going to tell you, he runs a YouTube channel himself. My friend Trevor just recently started it, and it's called Deathstalker 5, and I like his content. I like his content. I like his humor, and so if you get a chance, stop on by and check it out. But he was explaining to me how he really, when he was young, he read this book, and it was real impressionable to him, and really made him enjoy and love the hobby, and was what got him into gaming, tabletop gaming. And wow, that's going to be an interesting read. That's going to be cool. All right. So he sent me some old movies, because we talk a lot about the old days and as we were kids, the movies that we really liked and what was popular then. So one I know my daughter will love. and cherish is this one right here, Gremlins. And the other one, for those of you in my age bracket, you remember this, and it may be one of the things that really got you into the fantasy genre and the fantasy genre of gaming, that being The Never-Ending Story, which is a great, great movie. And it'll be one that actually I'm going to love to share with my daughter and let her watch it and just watch her expressions for seeing it for the first time. So that is very cool. Thank you very much, Trevor, Mr. Death Stalker. So he also said, I'm going to send you some video games for the PS3. So he sent me Resident Evil, Dragon Age 2, very nice. Dragon Age Inquisition, oh wow, you know what? I never did buy this one, but this is one I was looking at. Thank you, man. This is, alright. Then, of course, Dragon Age Origins. This is a good one. I'm going to tell you what, if you've never played Dragon Age Origins, the first one, this game is awesome. When I first got my PS3 console, the very first game I ever got for it was Dark Souls. The second one, which I purchased on the Sony network, was this one right here. And, I played the hell out of it. Loved it. Just loved it. It's an excellent game. Then, of course, Resident Evil Gold Edition. Right on. I think there'll be some electronic gaming in my future. Nice long weekend coming up. I think he outdid me on the box opener. Wow. An Elven Blade. That is absolutely beautiful. There's just no other way to explain that. So he was telling me at one point in his life he did a lot of metalworking and actually made a lot of blades. And this is one of them that Trevor actually made that came out of his forge. And that is just exquisite. Just absolutely exquisite. I mean, even the balance of it in your hand is just, oh man, wow. That is a nice blade. Yeah, thank you, man. I'm saving the best for last. Oh, I don't know what this is, but it's heavy. Ha-ha! That's very nice. Wow, that's pretty cool. So he had sent me... Wow, I mean, I don't know what to say about this. Okay. So a couple of things he sent me. One, he got some coffee mugs, which is really cool. Top got a little bit damaged, but we can fix that. From Troll Lord Games, which is Castles and Crusades. So if you're familiar with that game system, and of course it has the signatures of the artists and writers of that game system, which is really, really cool. That is awesome. But he was telling me about this thing. Some of you people may have heard of this and may know about this. Something called Chow Chow. Now, I like spicy stuff, and he says, I'm going to send you this stuff. It's spicy. It's going to light you up. And I'm like, okay, And here it is. We're going to have to give this a shot later on. Hot Chow Chow. We'll have to see how the hot Chow Chow works out. Ingredients: cabbage, sugar, peppers, onions, vinegar, jalapeno peppers, salt, and spices. Sounds pretty good. It's sounds really good, actually. So, the rest of this was just really, really an awesome. I mean, man, it's cool. When I traded him Rollmaster for a game I have been looking for a while, but it's just been kind of out of reach. And normally when it comes to larger games, I wait for the Black Friday or the Cyber Monday sales. And normally I'll purchase games like that just because of the sheer cost of them, because they're so expensive. But this is one of them games that just, it's extremely popular, and it never seems to budge on price. Everybody I talk to just raves about how great it is and highly recommend it. But it's just been one of those, I haven't been able to spend the money on it. So he had told me the story. He had saw a flash sale on this game, and he had ordered it from Amazon, and then when the package was supposed to be there, it never showed up. So he called Amazon, and he got a message that it was lost in the mail, and they didn't know where it was at. And so Amazon said, okay, we'll send you another one, which they did. They fulfilled it. They sent him another one. His package got there. The game he ordered, which was like $70, he paid the flash sale. So then what wound up happening was the next day, the post office delivers another package. Can you guess what that is? Yeah, you got it. They sent him another copy of the game. Well, he didn't want to get charged twice. I mean, who would, right? So he had called, done the right thing, and explained everything to him. And they said, look, it's going to cost us more in shipping, in processing to bring it back. Just keep it. They sent us confirmation saying it was lost in the mail. It was lost in the mail. So, without further ado, I traded Rollmaster for, oh yeah, I've been wanting this for a long time. Oh. Mage Knight, the Ultimate Edition. Now, oh man, oh, it's gorgeous. So if you're not familiar, let's get set that down now. If you're not familiar with this one, Mage Knight. Mage Knight started out as a miniature war game, and a lot like what you see today with D&D and well, just as the way the gaming hobby is going, where they sell the minis and terrain and all these other tokens and pieces you can buy to make as elaborate battle map as you want to for your game table, for whether you're a solo enthusiast like me or for your group of friends to get together and play these games. That's what Mage Knight used to be. And then Mage Knight went away. And, well, D&D 3rd edition came in with their miniature lines, and it pretty much dominated. And then Mage Knight was reborn. But this time, instead of just being a miniature skirmish game, Mage Knight is a solo or cooperative. I dare not say it's a board game because it has RPG elements to it. It's very well story driven, but it's immersive. But yet, every time you play it, it's different. But it's designed with the mindset of the solo enthusiast, to where the solo enthusiast can sit down and play this game and have a huge amount of replayability to it, which I really, really enjoyed. And I never thought I would actually ever have this game. It was just one of those games that just seemed to always be out of my reach, but here it is. And I am like, wow. Wow. I mean, this is a mammoth game. It is mammoth. And I can only imagine. Well, let's see what it has in here. Pieces: 8 custom mana dice, 68 plastic gemstones, 77 skill tokens, 42 level tokens, 140 shield tokens. Holy crap. 8 turn order tokens, 130 enemy tokens, 15 ruin tokens, 1 Volcair click style, 1 Volair token, 1 avatar tokens, 2 avatar tokens, 1 Necropolis token, 1 hidden garden token, and 5 graveyard tokens. The boards: frame and reputation board, day and night boards, 26 hex map tiles. That is cool. 26? Holy crap. 199 deed cards, 5 brand new deed cards, 56 unit cards, 7 hero cards, 14 skill description cards, 12 tactic cards, 54 wound cards, 23 site description cards, 4 city cards, 1 faction card, and 1 scoring card. Man. So it says the Ultimate Edition not only combines the elements of role-playing games, deck building, and traditional board games while capturing the rich history of the Mage Knight universe, but also includes the base Mage Knight board game in all 3 expansions: the Lost Legion, Krang, and Shades of Telza. It also features comprehensive integrated rules, 5 all-new cards, and alternate paint jobs on the miniatures. This is the Ultimate Edition fans waited for. This looks very, very, very cool. Yeah. I'm very excited to jump into this and actually, wow. The Ultimate Edition. It just sounds like you do Ultimate Edition. I have to admit, I love the feel of this knife. I mean, you have a lot of control over this. Rule books. Holy tokens. Oh, I'm going to have to be separating those for a while. That's all the tokens and everything in there that are going to have to be punched and sorted and put into... Oh, wow. These miniatures are absolutely out of this freaking world, man. So let's take some minis out here and take a look at them And this is just wow. Oh, let's see if I get a close up of the camera there for you. Just great detail on that. And I mean, one thing I love about it is it's not painted. I mean, it's painted, not painted, so I don't have to paint it. But you get quite a few. Let me put the lid on this and I'll hold it up to the camera so you can see. For those of you out there that own this set, I'm sure you already know, but for those of you that have not, so as you can see, sorry about the reflection you're getting there. So you get a decent amount of minis with the game. Like it says, it mixes elements of deck building, RPG, board game. I mean, everything all together to make the ultimate solo experience. Now, much beyond that, everything else in here is just cards and some tokens from what I see, but wow. Oh yeah. Oh man, this is so awesome. I am excited. Nice long weekend coming up. But I guess it would be at this time to explain to you about what me and Mr. Deathstalker 5, or Trevor, we're working on together here. So, Trevor, like me, enjoys solo RPG games. And he likes to use the same emulator that I do, Scarlet Hero system. So, as we talked, and I was explaining to him, I was like, you know, I have this idea, I don't know how to go forward with it. So I started explaining to him the ideas I had, how solo enthusiasts could get together and have a cool game experience and still play solo, but they could either, it was very hard to explain, in a sense, the way I was imagining it. And he had similar ideas, and we started talking about it, and then we were like, well, hey, let's get together over Zoom, and let's sit down and just see if this works. And it's worked out great. It's worked out really well. And we talked about what would be really cool is to record some of the sessions that we do to be able to show people, even though you enjoy to play solo, you could play with other people. There's a way to integrate that and play in a sense like cooperatively, but enhance the world. And it's very well balanced and it's very cool. And we've been having a lot of fun with it. I have to say, it's better than the traditional style of RPG gaming where, you know, you have one person that's the game master running the entire show and deciding everything on the world. And the other cool thing about it, from DMing, it does get to be, unless you really enjoy DMing, it is kind of boring. And it does get kind of tedious and boring after a while, because you would rather be playing with a character than setting up this whole entire world and keeping everything going. And, you know, as curveballs are thrown at you, figure out how you're going to change it, to keep everything balanced. Whereas if with this system, it works out very well because I don't want to give away too much. It's just a little spoiler of what we have been working on the weekends. And we played enough game sessions that we're pretty comfortable now at recording the game sessions and being able to show everybody else out there, hey, you could do this. You can be a solo RPG player. You can meet up with other people, and you can both play solo the way you play it, but create this world cooperatively and have a lot of fun doing it at the same time. So, I'm hoping to have a video done here soon and have something ready to be uploaded. So it's gonna, of course, scheduling issues set aside, but with a nice long weekend coming up, I'm thinking I might be able to get something hammered out this weekend, or unless I'm going to try. But, you know, how do you put that? The old saying my dad used to tell me, put your wants in one hand and doo-doo in the other. See which one fills up first. Yeah. So, we'll see how that works out. But I wanted to share this with you fine folks out there. He told me he was sending me this package, and he says, oh man, when you see this thing, it's huge. You're going to be... And I'm very grateful. I'm really touched. And I have to admit, from the bottom of my heart, guys, ever since I started this channel, I mean, when I hit my first 100 subscribers, I was like, wow. And don't get me wrong, I continue making these videos, not because I make money off of it. I don't. You know, a lot of people think that because you have a YouTube channel and you're on YouTube that you must make an exuberant amount of money off of it. And there's some YouTubers out there that do, and they're able to use that to their advantage to be able to do that. For me, it's different. YouTube, for me, is a tool. And it's a tool that I use to get my ideas out there and try to share the hobby as it was meant to be with a lot of people. And I have to admit, like I said, I've met some, wow, Lance and Trevor, they're great friends, man. I mean, when I say seriously, they feel like distant family. They do, and we talk all the time. And man, I would have never imagined in 1,000 years that when YouTube first came out that I would be connected across the world, talking to people, meeting great people. And the cool thing is it's about the hobby. It's all about the hobby we love. There's just something there as tabletop gamers that binds us together, that the experience that you can only get from tabletop gaming. And I think with a lot of people who have never engaged with tabletop gaming, or perhaps they tried it and they just had a horrible game master that didn't know how to run the game, or like I've talked about before in like videos years ago, to where you would walk into a hobby store or a game store and they're very cliquey. You'd walk in and they just treat you like crap from the word go the minute you walked in the door, and they just never, instead of approaching it a different way and welcoming people into the hobby, you know. So the point I'm trying to get at, I think that for a lot of people who may have tried it, they probably had a bad experience the first time around, and they never really had the great magical experience of tabletop gaming. And the people who have, they understand it. And man, it's great. It is great. And man, I'm a very happy person. So Trevor, if you're watching this, game on, my friend. Lance, game on, my friend. Yeah. trying to think of what else to say in this video. I don't think I have anything else to say. We did the unboxing. I showed you everything that was in the box. And I have a new game. I think this is at the point to where this might be a good time to end the video off. And with that being said, my friends, may all your 20s, may all your 20-siders roll 20, your coffee stay hot, and game on, my friends. This is Artichoke Dip, signing off.